Greetings. Welcome to Little Discovery Corner. It's been a while since I started out with my Wild Mystic Oracle deck. And interesting, I got Believe on the bottom of the deck right away. I think I'll go for flyers. As we're preparing for this reading, I heard there's no shame in admitting you're wrong. Oh, right away, deal. It was on underneath Believe and it came right out. And this is basically about karmic contracts. Go to the, opened right up for me. This card represents a pledge or a contract. It's a pact of promises to be made. It's a sign of bondage to a person, institute, or cause. The deal card may symbolize a dependable contract, able to withstand significant changes and challenges. This card may be emblematic of a partnership, marriage, or union which has seen tough times but always manages to overcome difficulties. Okay, in light of what I just said, there could be so what I was getting at was karmic contracts or soul contracts, which you may be stuck in a soul contract, or the karmic contract is one you need to take a lesson from, such as learning how to walk away from a situation that is unhealthy for you, reject someone who is abusing you. That's called putting up your boundaries and putting yourself first, putting your emotional and mental health first. And that's the soul lesson you might have needed to learn. And maybe a soul contract in which you were supposed to be learning to build a healthier emotional foundation for yourself. You could have been making some sort of choices for which you now need to apologize or admit you were wrong. The shadow reading of this card is chains broken, ridding oneself of an undesirable contract or freeing yourself from bondage. Okay, so both of those situations could possibly be true for you. In your situation, take it as it resonates. What else? And admitting that you're wrong. A lot of us are afraid to, but it takes courage. Defend. Okay, to admit you were wrong and be upfront about that. That's called taking accountability. And a lot of us are too afraid to do it because we feel ashamed of something we've done, so we just try to hide from it. Energy. Okay. But if you want to move forward in life, it is a mark of emotional maturity to be able to admit that you were wrong about something, take accountability for whatever role you played in any harm done. And that might be acknowledging the validity of whoever the other side of that equation, how they feel and what their experiences were of the situation. Secret. Okay. Okay, let me check these. See what we get. Scorpion. Defense and resistance. Okay, you could be resisting your soul or your higher self calling you to step forward and come out with accountability, admitting you're wrong, apologizing, and working to atone, make things right with, say, a particular party or connection. Despite their intimidating appearance and weapon-like stinger, the scorpion rarely attacks unless they are first threatened. This card is one of fierce protection and guardianship, but it is also the ability to fight back if necessary. The scorpion card may be reminding you that sometimes words and postulations are not enough to be heard. This is a card of dynamic defense, of taking action and standing up in the face of adversity. All right, so you could be playing lip service, but if you don't mean it, you could have, issued an apology, but if it was like, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, or it was just a misunderstanding, I'm sorry if you were hurt, it's a bit empty. It doesn't acknowledge the person's experience as valid and their feelings towards the matter as valid, and the possible role any choices you made in this situation as wrong. Sometimes defensive behavior can be misplaced and lead to stubbornness, pig-headedness, or fragility in the face of criticism. Be careful to question what you are so staunchly defending and deconstruct it. Listen to constructive criticism and come to a better understanding of your position. Okay, so if you're feeling defensive, perhaps, in light of how I opened this message, if someone has made their feelings known about a situation in which you were involved and you find yourself getting automatically very defensive, maybe pause, take a step back before you respond again if you haven't already, and chew on whether you genuinely did play a role, genuinely did do something wrong for which it would be appropriate to admit to it. And that would be an action taken, a step towards building trust. Here, let's see what the hummingbird says. This represents not only the energy that the sun produces, yeah, got a nice bright sun here, but the energy we take in. It is both energy given and received. It is a card of excitement, enthusiasm, and vitality. It also may indicate tunnel vision and merciless hyperfixation. The shadow reading is a warning against things going too fast. The candle burning at both ends and the middle at the same time. This card cautions against creative, psychological, and spiritual burnout. It represents mania as well as inattentiveness and things falling by the wayside and the blur left behind. Okay, so in light of what I just said about this card, could be a good time to pause, take a step back, take some time out to reflect and think about what the most appropriate steps would be next. Secret, what is that, an illusion? Okay, and whatever you may need atoning for, taking accountability for, may have to do with a secret. This card may warn of a secret about to be revealed for better or worse. This card may be preparing us for a difficult realization or exposed trauma. May be urging us to confront a secret of our own and question why we are hiding this part of our life from others. It does not judge, but merely presents us with what it sees. Be prepared to look at the secrets shown to you with compassion and understanding, to gain wisdom from what they have to teach you about yourself and others. Shadow reading, hurtful gossip, misinformation, and scandal may be plaguing you. Sometimes the truth is not something you wish to hear, and sometimes others' truths are not necessarily the same as your own. You cannot control how other people think about you, but you can control your reactions. Assess your own truth and stay strong. Okay? So this could have something to do with something someone else said about how they were feeling towards an action or situation. Or it could be something that's coming up within yourself that you are defending against, getting defensive against, either towards someone else's response to you or your actions, or a realization that accountability needs to be taken, wrongs need to be admitted to, and your ego is fighting that. And so you're trying to bury it within yourself and avoid it. Alright, go with the Cosmic Oracle. Get a little two-tone going. Air sign. Okay, to me, when I get something like this, it's all about revelations coming into your mind, communication that maybe needs to be made, thoughts, communication, ideas. Moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. Okay. Maybe a certain choice with regarding moving in with someone, possibly. Or someone moving away from you. Distance, okay. I think perhaps someone communicated by moving away and keeping their distance because of something like a secret you're anxiously trying to keep hidden and defend as part of a contract deal you made. Certain partnership that you were part of or group. Add a little tarot to it. Okay, at some point the video stopped recording. So I'll just talk about the spread I did here a little bit. And what I was getting was you're feeling your energy a bit drained. And there's communication. You're feeling, this ties in with defensiveness. This king looks kind of like stubborn. He's holding up his sword. Doesn't want to get up. Wants to stay on his throne. But communication is needed. And you're wishing for a new start with the person with whom accountability may need to be taken, any wrongs need to be admitted to, and they have created distance in order to make their own start, getting some distance from the mindset, actions, mentality that this devil ties in with the deal card. Whatever choices, mindset, friend groups caused you to make certain decisions for which you need to take accountability. That's what caused an ending. And now you're standing alone with your feelings. And the fish here represents your intuition, and that is what you should do in order to manifest the new starts, the new beginnings that you want to close this distance and move forward. Listen to your intuition, listen to your hearts, your true feelings, not your defensive feelings when someone confronts you with something, an action or a situation which you may need to admit to being wrong. If you feel yourself automatically getting defensive, that is your ego talking. So step away from your ego. Listen to your higher self. Fifth dimensional thinking, time to level up. You are stuck in mundane struggles and material world values. Reframe your thoughts, keeping the big picture in view. Connect to your purpose and draw in the valuable lessons you are learning at this very moment. Okay, I think that's what your heart, your intuition, your higher self is trying to tell you. The lessons you need to learn about whatever situation this is referring to. Draw another card. Okay, just one more this time. Anything else to close out? Power. You are very capable. Become aware of the power of your thoughts and words. Know that your mental state reflects in every relationship, opportunity, and environment you end up in. Be an impartial observer of all your thoughts and self-talk today. Your angels are listening. All right. That fits right in with all this stuff I was talking about at the beginning. Notice when it's your ego trying to keep you stuck, and when it's your heart, your higher self, trying to get you to grow and mature and move forward in life. Okay, I hope that has helped someone out there today. I will see you next time.